Welcome back to Your Voice. We'll jump right back into the program with a look at an art exhibit at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City titled Wonder of Age, Master Painters of India, 1100 to 1900. We'll speak to Mr. John Guy, curator of South and Southeast Asian arts at the Met. Let's take a look.
Welcome to the exhibition Wonder of the Age, Master Painters of India, 1100 to 1900. This is an exhibition of some 200 works we've assembled from loans around the world, including very major loans from the government of India. 4 institutions have lent from India for the exhibition, for which we're very, very grateful. The National Museum New Delhi, Bharat Kala Bhavan in Varanasi, the Prince of Wales Museum in Mumbai, and the City Palace Museum in Udaipur. All have made major contributions to this international exhibition here at the Met. You asked me what are my favorite works. That's extremely difficult to answer, but I would choose as one of my favorite works the folio from our own collection from the great work of the early Akbari period, the Hamza Nama. The Hamza Nama was perhaps the most ambitious painting series ever commissioned in the history of Indian painting. The biography of Akbar tells us that some 1,400 pages were produced over a period of some 12 to 15 years. Of those 1,400, perhaps less than 200 have survived down to the modern time, and we have some pages from this series in our collection here. So we're showing one work in the exhibition. It's a very, very beautiful page from the Hamza Nama. It shows a night scene, battle, the chaos and confusion of close arm-to-arm combat. One of the battle scenes associated with the story of Hamza, the adventures of Hamza. An extraordinary painting, unique in the history of Indian painting in that it's painted on cloth rather than on paper, which is all the other works of the exhibition are on paper, of course. This is large-scale format cloth painting intended as very grand storytelling narratives. These are paintings which would have been held up. The text indeed is written on the reverse, on paper glued to the back of the canvas, and then these would have been held and narrated, we assume, within the court for the enjoyment of the patron himself, the young Akbar. The commission for this work was undertaken by Akbar when he was still a teenager. He came to the throne very early with the premature death of his father, Humayun. And so this series, I think, appealed to an adolescent boy who'd been pushed into the position of being one of the greatest emperors of his age at a very tender age. And I think he took great pleasure from having these stories narrated to him in the palace in the quiet of the Indian evening.
We'll now take a look at some of the fine artwork featured at the exhibit, as well as some glimpses of the artist Nansuk at work. From fine arts to the art of film, we now jump over to another part of NYC to the opening night of the South Asian International Film Festival. We'll join some of the filmmakers and guests on the red carpet and hear some words from SAFE's program director, Galen Rosenthal, as well as from renowned film director, Shekhar Kapoor, opening night film Abu Son of Adam cast member Antoni Tekek, and the director of the film You Are My John, followed by some clips from the film. Lights, camera, action.
The name of my film is Deul, a temple. The film is in Marathi. It's about a small village in Maharashtra. It's called Mangrul, and it's about the youth and their plight right now. The film talks about several issues, which is all the youth in the rural Maharashtra. They are educated, so they are completely cut off from the farming, which is the profession which is coming from generations to generations. At the same time, they don't get any jobs in the cities. So this whole energy of the rural youth is completely wasted right now, as there is no means to get to a lifestyle which they would which they desire for.
I think it's in the Muslim culture. I don't know, in central part of Kerala, there is a say that if you want to go to Hajj, you work hard and make your own money. Don't get money from others. So these two couple are very poor. They're trying to make their needs and their ambition to go to Hajj. So they are working hard and they're going a lot of struggle to get money to go to Hajj. That's the basic storyline of the movie.
I saw the film language is Malayalam, right?
Malayalam, yeah.
So why is Malayalam?
Because it's a part of the culture. Because if it
Is it the culture of that Malayalam?
the story is a real story of a real person called Abu who lived in the village for a long time ago. This is kind of a different experience because the character is different. I'm a Christian, but this is a completely Muslim spiritual character. So I had to learn about their culture. But I think I did a good job because I like the character. If you love your character, then you have a yeah, you can do it. That's what I think. Yeah.
We've actually grown in a lot of ways. I mean, last year we were able to sell one of our films to a U.S. distributor. Another one of our films had a world premiere here, went on to the Berlin International Film Festival, won the Grand Jury Prize at Seattle. So we're trying to really push South Asian filmmakers into the global marketplace. Not just South Asian to South Asians, but to the world.
Yeah, that was my next question. You were not South Asian, but
Right.
you were trying to promote the South Asian film.
Correct.
Is there any specific reason for that?
Because I think South Asian film has been too closed just for South Asians, and and the world has kind of small-minded about what South Asian cinema is about. And what I'm trying to do is, it's very different from what their preconceived notions are. And there's some really quality filmmakers that should be known to the world, just like European filmmakers are.
My presence will encourage other filmmakers like me from all over the world to say, okay, this is a festival worth going to.
You Are My John, and it's a romantic drama, and it's a heart-touching, emotional love story. And I have written the story, and I'm also the director and the producer, of course, of the film.
मुझे तुम्हारा साथ बहुत अच्छा लगता है। मैं तुम्हारी दोस्ती चाहता हूँ।
मेरी बहुत मजबूरियां हैं।
रीना, हम दोस्त क्यों नहीं रह सकते?
आकाश, अब हम दोस्ती रहेंगे, हमेशा।
As you know, in India, it's a pure commercial Bollywood film with songs and everything. And I always have passion for romantic films, and I thought they do very well in India.
तुमसे अलग मैं रह नहीं सकता, कितनी मोहब्बत कह नहीं सकता। तुम मेरा दिल हो, तुम मेरी धड़कन, तुम मेरी सांसें, तुम मेरा जीवन, तुमसे जुड़े हैं अरमान।
You're my John, you're my John, you're my John, you're my John.
The film did very well. It had good revenue, and I was pleased because the audience loved it, and the music has also done very well. The music has gone in the top 10 charts, and in Doordarshan, it is on the top #1. So I'm kind of pleased.
मुझे अपने गणेश जी पे पूरा विश्वास है। क्या पता मुझे बहुत बड़ी स्टार बना दे।
तू ख्वाब देखती जा। तेरी जिंदगी के लिए ख्वाबों का होना बहुत जरूरी है।
बहुत हिम्मत रखते हैं आप।
हिम्मत नहीं, पावर मिस्टर विंजानी, मनी पावर। मैं यहाँ बेचने नहीं, खरीदने आया हूँ। रीना
और आप?
आकाश।
तुमने अपनी लास्ट डील में कितना प्रॉफिट बनाया?
करीब 3000 करोड़।
करते क्या इतने सारे पैसों का?
पैसों से ज्यादा पावरफुल इस दुनिया में कुछ भी नहीं है, और पैसों से दुनिया की हर चीज खरीदी जा सकती है।
पैसों से कभी प्यार नहीं खरीदा जा सकता।
रीना, तुम्हारा कोई बॉयफ्रेंड नहीं?
मैं किसी को भाव नहीं देती। You know, I'm just not interested. अगर तुम अच्छी सी हिंदुस्तानी लड़की चाहते हो तो तुम्हें ये भेलपूरी पानीपुरी खाना सीख लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि हर इंडियन लड़की को ये बहुत पसंद होती है।
We're going to take another short break, but don't go far, because when we're back, we'll hear what Chef Vikas Khanna has to say about his new book. See you on the other side of the break.